We are getting ready to close the book on what has been a remarkable autumn season. The solstice will occur on Friday, which begins our winter. We'll talk more about that coming up. It's been one that's been remarkably wet and for the most part really pretty doggone cool as well. Now we've had some exceptions here in the last week and a half where we've warmed it up a little, not much. And as we go ahead into the first part of winter, we will see some warmth. MaxTrack Live Doppler, what has been a rarity, doesn't have a whole lot on there. So let's get in and let's tell a little weather story, kids. Settle in, relax, as old Uncle Bill talks about what's going on here. The last days of fall, which fall officially ends on Friday. Enjoy the warmth that's going to go along with it. We're talking temperatures running 10 degrees and more above normal. Late week, when we are going to begin the fall season, winter season, we do have a rainmaker coming in. So our quest for 70 continues. 70 inches of rain, by far and away a record amount, and it's a legitimate shot, and it's a nice round number to get to. Sing along at home if you would like. I'm dreaming of a wet Christmas. Doesn't look like chances for a white one around here. Remote chances at best. Did you also notice as we are approaching the solstice here that night seems to come on awfully quickly. Sunset actually has been starting to move in the good direction over the last couple of days. It's a little quirk on how everything works out. But last week our sunset was at 5:18. That's as early as it gets for us. As we are looking at today, the sunset was at 5:21 with twilight continuing after that. But we have also been seeing our sunrises getting later into the morning. That's why our days end up being shorter. New Year's Day, so about a week and a half away. Our sunset will be coming up at 5:30, so we're going to gain almost 10 minutes there. And by the time we get you into the end of January, there's 6 o'clock, so the days will be getting longer. But on Friday, it will be our shortest daylight hours of the year, 9 hours, 31 minutes in Lexington. So that's what we are looking forward to here. Normal highs are falling now into the low 40s. We have been above normal, 46 today. It's upper 50s tomorrow, low to mid 50s on Thursday. We do cool off some as we head toward the weekend. Nothing dramatic. Nothing that would get your attention, really. 38 right now at the Bluegrass Airport. The air fairly dry. There is a minor wind chill, thanks to that northeast wind at 6, and 46 was that high temperature today. You look around, we're getting some good radiational cooling now. We're seeing mid-30s in a lot of places. Frankfurt's 36, Danville's 37, same in Monticello. Jackson now at 39. Well, you look out to Moorhead and London, each coming in at 41. What's interesting when we look at the temperatures for tomorrow afternoon, how little cold air there is. When you look across the northern tier, you see 40s and 50s, even in Michigan. For us, we're going to be 50s pushing 60 in some places. So cold air has left the building. The reason why, we've got what's called a zonal jet. It's plowing in off the Pacific. By the way, it's also bringing a big storm out there. It's going to dump a tremendous amount of rain and snow up in the Pacific Northwest. But with that zonal jet stream right there, it keeps the cold air locked to the north. There's a little Pacific wave here. So we've got basically two different jet streams going. That wave in the southern stream, it will try and tap just a smidgen of cold air and drag it southward. Really, that storm is going to basically manufacture its own cold air. And so there's your little trough coming in here. That's for Friday. And with that rain, but with that smidgen of cold air, perhaps just a hint of a snowflake or two is possible. By the time we get you to Christmas, zonal jet reestablishes itself. So cold air continues up here across the northern part of the continent. Meanwhile, across the south, we keep things pretty mild. Things change as we start heading toward the new year. Cold air begins to dump first out to the west. Every indication is it begins to come eastward with time, but if you're getting down there early for the bowl game, it should be warm down in Florida, at least headed up toward the beginning of the new year. High pressure is in control. That high is sliding off to the east. And with that high, you are looking at, again, the clear sky tonight. Sunshine during the day tomorrow. Storm down in the lower jet. That was the Pacific wave we were talking about. It starts picking up Gulf moisture and lifting it up. The rain begins for us on Thursday and will continue. Meanwhile, there's your cold front. You notice you have to go all the way up to Michigan to find any snow, but a little bit of snow may try and mix in here as we show you here on the future track. There we go into Friday. It's all rain. But at the very tail end of this, a little cold air in this system could indeed mix a couple of snowflakes in. It's about the best we're going to do as we greet the winter season, as there's a whole lot of warmth out there. You can feel warm inside by donating to the Salvation Army through Christmas Eve. The Red Kettle campaign continues. Contribute $1 or $2 when you can. and it adds up to some wonderful work here that the Salvation Army does. Clear to partly cloudy, not as cold tonight. We're headed down to the low 30s, just a little bit above normal. Obviously nowhere near record territory, so that's sunrise, 7:50. Partly to mostly sunny tomorrow, warmer and a great December day. We'll head to the upper 50s. It'll be low 50s with rain on Thursday. Rain continues on Friday for the first day of winter. Could end as a couple of snowflakes. Saturday looks good. Maybe a little rain Sunday and a little rain perhaps late Christmas Day.
Have we hit 6 feet of rain yet this year?
72 inches, we have not.
Oh.
68.7 is where we sit
So there's
now.
still a chance.
Yeah, actually it's about bill tall at this point.
Really? Thanks, Bill.